Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I decided to do a review video of Season of Aurora. I just thought it would be an interesting video idea because I haven't really seen other sky videos like this. And also I do have a lot of footage for this, so I thought it would be convenient to make this video. So in this video I'll be talking about my honest opinion on the season. I am planning to make these types of videos for the new seasons to come. Anyways, that's all for the intro and I'm ready to start the video. First off, let's start with the seasonal area. To be honest, I wish that this season had its own specific seasonal area, but instead it's in Valley of Triumph. But in a way I think it's a nice change. I do like that they added seasonal themed decorations to this area. For an example, I really like that they added these little posters here that have all the seasonal spirits. I think it's a nice touch because this area was really empty before. And I also really love the art style on them. I also like the little painted symbols on the wall. They also added these little glowing drawings and symbols on the walls, and I really like it. But I do wish there were some more things to look at. I understand why they didn't put that much effort into the seasonal area, and that's because they put a lot of effort into all the other things. So I do understand the developers, but in my opinion it would have still been nicer if there was a seasonal area. Over here they added this little boat where you can get all the spells. And then they added a special area to buy the seasonal exclusive cosmetics. I'm pretty sure that the spell boat and this little stand here will be removed once the season ends. I feel like if they decided to add a seasonal area, it would have been really smart for it to be behind this door. Because there have always been these two doors and only behind one of them there is the Season of Dreams, but behind this one there's nothing. And I just feel like it's a bit of a missed opportunity. I hope that one day there will be some kind of a seasonal area behind the store. For the cosmetics section of this video, I'm just going to show you the different cosmetics and say what I think about them. First of all, I really like that they included a lot of pants for this season. The designs are pretty interesting, but they're not quite my style. But that's okay because everyone has their own taste. The exclusive in-app purchase pants, I feel like they look the most plain out of all of them, and I wish there was a little bit more added to them. These cream pants here are my favorite from this season. These are the really expensive pants, and I'd say that they do look pretty beautiful, so I might actually save up candles and buy them. But I feel like they're really similar to the other cream pants. This season's masks are really unique because I always wanted them to have more variations of just a faceless mask. My favorite one is the one with 2 stars. Here's just the season's pendant. I really like the design of it. The first hairstyle here is my favorite. It's a bit similar to the elder hair from Valley of Triumph. This hairstyle I also really like because it actually has some color in it. I don't have that much to say about all the other hairstyles. My most favorite hairstyle is the in-app purchase hairstyle because it actually looks like my real hair and that's why I wanted to buy it. Although I feel like it is a little bit basic for an in-app purchase cosmetic. I really like this tiara, but I feel like you cannot wear it with a lot of hairstyles. Now we're in the cape section, and I'm not gonna lie, I really love all of the capes from this season. I feel like all of them are really cool. I love the shape of these capes, and I just like how they don't cover your whole Sky Kid's body. And I like that all of them are kind of similar because you can have like multiple different colors. This butterfly cape is my absolute favorite cape and it's so beautiful, but I cannot buy it because it's really expensive. This is the ultimate gift cape and it looks really beautiful. And honestly I cannot wait until I can get it. The last cape, I really love this one. I think it looks really beautiful and I'm glad I was able to buy it. The only prop for this season is this one and it's an in-app purchase, so I have not bought it. I also don't really know what it does, so I cannot review this one. So yeah, sorry about that. last section of this video is me reviewing the concert, and in the background you can see how I'm choosing the outfit for the concert. I actually recorded the whole concert, so that's why I'm going to review it. But because I'm pretty sure that the music is copyrighted, I will not be using it. I'll be muting my video and putting different music over it, just in case. However, I will show you everything else, and I'll just tell you what I think about this season in general and stuff like that. Sorry that I have to remove the music. I don't really want to do that, but it's just in case, you know, because it is from a famous singer. I don't think this music will be copyright free. Also, all of this footage was recorded before I released my first video, so yeah, sorry about it. Anyways, now that I have said everything that I wanted to say, I am ready to start with the concert review. As you all can see, I started recording like 1 minute before the concert started, and I'm just sitting here beside some like random people. I was actually sitting in the spot for an hour and waiting for the concert to start because I was scared that if I joined any later, I would not have gotten a very good spot. When the concert was about to start, then you could tell that everyone was really excited because everyone was like spam honking. When the concert started, then everyone was really excited and we got this like really long cutscene. While this cutscene was happening, then I thought that after it, Aurora would just start maybe singing on the stage. Like, I didn't really know what to expect of the concert. And I didn't expect that it would start with this song where you're just there alone. And I was really confused at first. And then I discovered you can actually do some emotes. I did not know this until this point. Actually, it's really visible how confused I was because I was just walking in every direction and I was just what am I supposed to do? And I was just so confused. But after a while this light appeared and then I was like, oh, okay. And now comes the part where I have to mute the video and put different music over it. I think this first song sequence was really beautiful, and as you can see later, I took a lot of pictures of it, and throughout all of the songs I take a lot of pictures because all of this is just so beautiful, and I think all of the songs are really well done, and I can tell that the developers put a lot of effort into this, and I think it was a really good way to start the concert. I don't think I have anything bad to say about this. I like that they didn't add a lot of cutscenes to this because I honestly don't like cutscenes in Sky that much because usually they kinda last for too long. And I always feel like the cutscenes could be a little bit shorter, but they drag on for too long. Now comes the part where I started taking a lot of pictures because everything just looked really good. I really like this transition back into the stage. I think it was pretty cool. After this, the game shows that you have completed the quest, which is pretty good, because it means you don't have to sit through the whole concert to actually complete it. And I think it's good because some players might not have that much time to sit through the whole concert. After that, Aurora appears on the stage, and I'm not gonna lie, but her voice sounds so cute. I love her voice.
Hello friends, I'm so happy to be here with you. Let's all call to each other.
And then she wanted everyone to start honking, and wow, that is really loud. And after that, everyone started spamming the heart emote, which was pretty cool to see that. Then came the first spirit, and it's the same song as in the first seasonal quest. I didn't expect them to recycle the songs, but the visuals are really good, so it's fine. Yet again, I really like this transition, and I think it's really clever. This game is a big surprise to me, but everyone here is a fish, and the developers have never done anything like this, so it was pretty surprising for me. I actually really love fish, so I was happy to see this. Now comes the part again where I have to mute the video, and I'm really sad to do this because this song here is my absolute favorite from this season and from the singer in general. I just really like it, and the other songs to me also sounded good, but I didn't like them as much, but this one here is just my most favorite. I feel like that with this season in general, the developers just went all out with the visuals and with the songs and everything. I just feel like everything looks really beautiful. I love this season. and I feel like it might actually be one of my favorite seasons now. I feel like it's my favorite season because a lot of the other seasons that we had before this, they didn't feel that special to me and they honestly didn't quite stick with me. But this one, I'd say it just looks really beautiful and it's really special compared to all the other seasons. Don't get me wrong, I have liked all of the seasons that have been in Sky. I just feel like this one is more special compared to all the other ones. And I can't express how much I love this song here. I think one of the reasons has to be that before I heard this song on Sky, I had actually heard it a lot of times on the internet and I was really surprised to hear it on Sky. I have also noticed that this season seems to show a lot of Sky's history and lore and stuff like that, but I'm too stupid to understand it. But I am glad that they finally made a season that really shows Sky's lore, because usually the seasons, they don't really teach you anything about the lore. Can we talk about how beautiful Dawn of Izul used to look like? At first I thought it was Tale Perrier, but then I realized it's Dawn of Izul, but it does look a lot like Tale Perrier. I still don't understand anything about the lore, but I feel like a lot of you guys might be able to understand it. If you do understand it, then please tell me in the comments. And here, as you can see, I just started taking random pictures and I don't know why. I don't know what else to say about this first song, so I'll just move on to the next one.
You have beautiful voices. Can you all harmonize with the same call?
And here, as you can see, everyone started honking again, and oh my gosh, this is so loud. But, you know, it was pretty cool to see all the players honking. It was pretty cool, but also it hurt my ears.
It's okay. You can cry.
And after that, everyone started to cry. The second song started with everyone being a jellyfish, and I thought the jellyfishes looked really cute. I like that in the beginning of every song the game lets you kind of like just move around for a little bit without the song actually playing. For some reason I kept trying to go through this hole and I don't really know why, but I couldn't get through it. And it's pretty sad I couldn't get through there. Now comes the part where I have to mute the music again because it's YouTube and YouTube does not like music. But the good thing is that because Sky is free to play, then everyone can actually attend this concert and listen to the songs. This second song I also really liked, but I feel like it wasn't as interesting as the first one. Although I still loved it. The first song was about Isle of Dawn and this one is about forest, and I really like that. I think this one also shows like forest's history, but I don't understand it because I'm a little dum-dum. This song, like all of the songs, was really beautifully made, but I just feel like it doesn't have that much going on. I don't have too much to say about this song, but I like how they changed this area. For an example, I like how they added these blue crystals everywhere. I cut off a little bit of this song because there wasn't much going on and I didn't know what to say. After this comes a really beautiful sequence and I really love it. And I actually forgot this was part of the song, so I was a little harsh on the song. Now comes my favorite part of this song. This part was a nice surprise because I thought all of this song would take place in forest, but it didn't. This last part takes place in Little Prince seasonal area. And it's also one of my favorite seasonal areas that Sky has made. I was pleasantly surprised with the end of this song because the beginning wasn't really that interesting. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this song.
Creatures of light are so beautiful. Call to them when they fly near.
Yet again, it was time for everyone to honk. I like that after every song, all of the players honk. I think it's kinda clever because you know how everyone in Sky likes to spam honk.
Look at that.
Yeah, you can really see how everyone's spam honking.
Yes.
I feel a little bit sorry for her ears. In the third song, everyone was a manta. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but yes. This song takes place in Valley of Triumph. As all the other songs, it starts off with just everyone flying around without any music. Before the song starts, you can see this really beautiful sequence of all the mantas flying in a flock. Here you can just see me taking a lot of pictures. Then the song started, and I think this is the shortest song out of all of them. But for the visuals part, this was my favorite. There wasn't too much going on with the environment itself, but you could see all of those spirit memories being played out, and it was pretty interesting. I feel like those spirit memories show a lot about the lore of Valley of Triumph, but again, I don't really understand exactly what they mean. But if any of you watching this know what they mean, then you can tell me. I am actually really pleasantly surprised with the concert because I expected all of the songs to be played out on the stage. But instead of that, we get the whole sequence for the songs. My favorite part of the song was when everyone was flying through the castles. And I think that's all I have to say about the song because it's kinda shorter than the rest of them, and the main thing going on are the spirit memories, but I don't really know what to say about them because I don't quite understand what the lore behind them is.
Oh, that was really beautiful. Chant with me to bring back strength.
Yet again, it's time for everyone to honk, and as you can see, I was one of the first people to start honking.
Thank you all very much.
Dear Aurora, I don't think your eardrums will thank you very much for this.
Thank you so much for all the love.
I think it's really cute when everyone started showing the heart emote. Except for these people. After that, the fourth song started where everyone is a bird. There's not too much to say here, so I'll just skip to the song part. This song was the most interesting out of all of them, and it was also really dark compared to all the other songs. I honestly didn't think that Sky would really do something that's kinda dark, because usually in Sky everything is colorful and peaceful. At first the clouds were white and the sky was blue, but then they turned into dark clouds and the sky also became dark. The clouds were still dark for a little bit, and I honestly thought that everyone would just fall down the hole, but then the clouds became white once again, and I don't really know why. The clouds were white for a little bit of time, and then they turned dark again, and everyone did fall down this hole. Also, an interesting thing here is that all of the players started losing their light. This part is really similar to the seasonal quest that we had before the concert, because it also has the grills and the dead soldiers. But the interesting thing is that halfway through the song, everyone will turn into a butterfly. I noticed that this part is exactly like in the quest, so I think that they could have added something more to it. The only thing different is that the player is a butterfly. I feel like the main difference here is that there are more spirit memories than there were in the original quest. One thing I noticed that there is a huge battle going on, and the place in the game is called the battlefield. And it's pretty interesting to see why it's called that. I have always noticed these weapons and things on the ground, but I have never thought about it too much. This song here ended now, but there will be another song right after this one. When I joined the concert, I didn't expect it to last for this long, but I'm happy that it does because there is so much content to play through. The next song is actually really sad, and I didn't expect them to put such a sad song in the game. But I think it's an interesting change because all the other songs, they weren't exactly sad. So I think this one is the most unique out of all of them. For this song, you just fly around as a butterfly and fly past all of these statues that are usually in Eden. And I'm pretty sure that these statues represent people who have passed away. Probably they passed away in the battle. So I think that's what the statues represent. After a little bit of flying by the statues, these two butterflies start flying together and they merge into this light. I think that this song was a little similar to the very first song when the concert started, and I think that's kind of interesting. The next part isn't exactly a song, but it still has music in it, and I'm not sure if YouTube will allow me to use it, so I'm going to cut most of it out. But it does look really beautiful, and I recommend everyone to try to play through this concert, so you could experience this for yourself. Basically, this part just has Aurora putting her arms out and you can just fly towards her. This part was so beautiful and I absolutely loved it. After that, there was a really beautiful sequence of Aurora taking us through the last part of Eden, and it felt really special to go through here with all the players and everyone, and I really enjoyed this. After Aurora takes everyone through Eden, then we get this really interesting cutscene. I don't really know what it means, but it's really visually pleasing. I cannot explain how special I think this season is. The developers just put so much effort into this and I'm really proud of them. This season feels really special to me compared to all the other seasons and I'm actually really happy about it. Because for a while, most of Sky's seasons didn't really seem that special to me. After this cutscene, the last song starts and I'm ashamed to say, but I was actually AFK for the most time. I was AFK because I had to do something important and I couldn't wait by doing it. In the last song, Aurora flies around the stage and you can fly with her. There's not much going on with the song itself, but I like that you can fly around with her. In my opinion, this last song wasn't really that necessary, but I give an extra point to the developers of adding that in. In the first part, I wasn't AFK yet, so you can actually see me moving around and taking pictures. It was cool to see all the players flying around and there was just so much to look at because of all of the players. Then everyone got sucked into Aurora for some reason, but it looked really cool. Now after taking one last picture, you can see me going AFK. I'm really sorry for going AFK, I just had to do something important. And by that important thing, I mean that I had to eat. I basically ordered some food online and I was waiting for it to arrive and I didn't expect the concert to last for this long, so it arrived while the concert was ending. And here you can see everyone getting pulled into Aurora again. And after that my Sky Kids just starts jumping around and I don't know why that happened. And here's the end of the concert.
Always remember, our lights shine brighter together.
Oh wow, that's a lot of players for just one concert. It shows how much people care about this game, and it's really sweet to see that. Anyways, that's it for the video and I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm still new to making videos, so I apologize if I made some mistakes. I will try to upload again very soon. Subscribe or I'm going to spam honk at you. Anyways, I hope you all have a good day and goodbye.